Very good morning to all. I hope you are doing great. I am also good. Very warm welcome to my YouTube channel, Mastering English. My name is Dr. Reena and I am so happy to have you here. In today's video, we are going to talk about something very special. So now today we are going to discuss about this book, How to Finish Everything You Start. And the author of this book is Jan Yager. So let's understand this thing why should we read this book? Everyone has goals, whether it's reading a book, losing weight, completing a project, or starting a new business. However, most of us start things but fail to finish them. So, why does this happen? So, let's understand the reason behind that. Do we get lazy? Is our discipline weak? Do we not start correctly? So, let's find out these answer of these questions in with the help of this book. How to Finish Everything You Start is a book that teaches the art of completing what we begin. The author provides mental, behavioral, and strategic solutions to help us to overcome procrastination, fear, and uncertainty and become finishers. If you often start things but struggle to complete them, this book is for you. So let's start with the chapter 1. In the chapter 1, author talk about this thing. Why do we leave things unfinished? So there are the 5 main reasons why we fail to finish tasks. First reason is procrastination. Second reason is perfectionism. And third reason is fear. And fourth one is lack of focus. And fifth one is not setting priorities. So let's understand these things in a detail. Procrastination, that means we think I will do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. So always track on these things. When you do this thing, like I will do it tomorrow, then start doing your thing or your work at that moment. And second reason behind that is perfectionism. That means if you believe something won't be perfect, we abandon it. And the third reason is fear. Fear of failure, criticism, or even success itself can hold us back. Most of the people are unable to start things because of the fear, because of failure, because of fear of failure, because of criticism. So don't be fear and start doing things, because success, if you want to achieve success, then you have to be work hard. And the fourth reason is lack of focus. It is because of social media, TV, and unnecessary distractions take our attention away. And the fifth reason is not setting priorities. If we don't know what's most important, we waste our time. So be aware about this thing. Always set priorities and accordingly start doing your work. Okay, it give you the clarity, it give you the direction, it give you the inspiration, it give you the motivation to do your work with full of energy and enthusiasm. So let's understand this chapter with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Ravi dreamed of writing a book but always left it halfway. When he identified his distractions and focused on discipline, he finally published his first book. You know, these things are possible because of the priorities, because of the discipline, because of the enthusiasm. So it's very important to have dream and work according to your goal. And to achieve your goal, consistency and discipline are the must. If you are consistent for your work on regular basis, you will achieve anything in your life. So what lesson we learned from this chapter? If you understand what's holding you back, you can change it. First of all, you have to understand the problem where you are lacking. So when you are able to identify the problem, you are easily find out the solutions. You can improve in every aspect. So let's start with the chapter second, how to set priorities. So let's understand this question, like how to set priorities. Finishing everything is not necessary. Focusing on the right thing is most important. I'm going to repeat these lines again because it's very very important. Finishing everything is not necessary. Focusing on the right things is most important. And these are the three methods to set the priorities. First one is Eisenhower matrix, and the second method is 80 to 20 rule, and the third method is eat that frog method. So let's understand these three methods one by one. So first method is Eisenhower matrix. Basically, this matrix divides task into four categories: important and urgent, and second category is important but not urgent, and the third category is not important but urgent, and the fourth category is not important and not urgent. Okay, so let's understand these four categories one by one. First category is important and urgent, that means do it immediately. Okay, like for example, in a class you have a assignment on a particular topic, and you have only one day, and in the next day you have to submit your assignment. So this work is urgent, so do it immediately. And next one is important but not urgent, you can schedule it work according to your convenience. And third category is not important but urgent, so delegate it. And the fourth one is not important and not urgent, that means you can eliminate it. And the second method is 80 to 20 rule, Pareto principle. Okay, this method also help you to set the priorities. 80% of success 80% of success comes from just 20% of the right effort. And so focus on the most important 20% of the task and eliminate the rest. And the third method is eat that frog method. That means start your day with hardest and most important task. So let's understand this thing with the help of a beautiful story. So this is the story of Sanjana. Sanjana is a student used to procrastinate studying when she started tackling the hardest subject first. Her grades improved. This happens because in the morning time we are full of energy. In the morning time we can concentrate more as comparison to the lunch time. So you can start your work in the morning, early morning, and start doing the most difficult task in the morning time. And the third chapter, where the author talk about this topic, how to break large goals into small steps. If a task seems too big, break it into smaller part. There are the 5-step strategy, so you can divide the biggest task into the smaller parts, so you can achieve that task very easily. First step is divide the goal into smaller steps, and second step is take one small step each day, and the third step is use the 5-minute rule. Just start working for 5 minutes. And the fourth one is reward yourself after completing each part. And the fifth part is stay committed until the end. So let's understand this with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Raju. Raju wanted to read a 500-page book. He set a goal of reading 10 pages daily. Within a few months, he finished the entire book. So what is the lesson that we learned from this chapter? Small steps lead to big success. In the chapter 4th, author talk about this topic, how to develop discipline. Motivation is temporary, but discipline lasts forever. So there are the three ways to increase discipline. Work at a fixed time every day. And the second one is break the habit of delaying tasks. And the third one is track your progress daily. So let's understand this chapter with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Aman. Aman is basically a gym goer and never stayed consistent. But when he set a fixed gym schedule, he maintained his fitness routine. So, what is the lesson that we learned from this chapter? Small habits create big transformation. In the chapter 5, the author talk about this topic, how to overcome failures and obstacles. Success belongs to those who learn from failure. And there are the three ways to handle failure. First one is learn from mistake and move forward. And the second way is celebrate small victories, small success. And the third reason is adopt the mindset. I cannot lose. I either win or learn. So let's understand with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Rohit. Rohit is a startup founder and he failed twice, but each time he learned something new. On his third attempt, his business succeeded. So, what is the lesson that we learned? Failure is a stepping stone, not a roadblock. So, always work hard. In the chapter 6, the author talk about this topic, how to stay motivated. Motivation is like fire. If you don't fuel it, it will burn out. There are the ways to stay motivated. Remember why you start your work. Remember why you started. And second thing is you can visualize your success. Reward yourself after small achievement. So let's understand this chapter with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Suman. Suman started an online course but lost motivation. When she started rewarding herself after completing each topic, she stayed engaged. And what is the lesson that we learned from this chapter? Don't let your motivation fade. Keep fueling it daily. In the chapter 7, the author talk about this topic, how to increase productivity. Being busy is not the same as being productive. There are the three productivity technique. First one is use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. And second one is avoid multitasking. Do one task at a time. And follow the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. So let's understand this chapter with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Ravi. Ravi was always busy but never completed project. When he started single tasking, his productivity doubled. So what is the lesson that we learned from this chapter is success comes from working smart, not just working hard. In the chapter 8, the author talk about this thing, how to build self-confidence. If you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? And there are the three ways to boost confidence. First one is set and achieve small goals. And second way is use positive affirmations daily. And the third one is surround yourself with positive people. So let's understand this chapter with the help of a very beautiful story. This is the story of Neha. Neha is a talented dancer, but she lacked confidence. When she started affirming her skills and performing in small events, she built confidence. So, what is the lesson that we learn from this chapter is confidence grows when we use it. When you use it. Okay, so in the chapter 9, the author talk about this topic how to break bad habits. Your habit determines your success. There are the three steps to change habit. First one is identify the habit loop, trigger, routine, and reward. Use the 5-second rule, count backward from 5 and start immediately. Find an accountability partner. So, this is the story of Arjun. So, let's understand this chapter with the help of a story. So, basically, Arjun used to scroll his phone late at night. When he changed his habit loop, that means keeping his phone away, he improved his sleep and studied. So, what is the lesson that we learned from this story? Success depends on the habit you built. And in the chapter 10th, the author talk about this topic how to stay on the path to success. Success is a journey, not a destination. Three steps to long term success. There are the track progress in a journey. Keep learning and growing. Never give up. Okay, so this is very beautiful story. Beautiful story. This is the story of Amit. Amit is a business owner and he failed multiple times, but he kept improving. And on the third attempt, he succeeded. He succeeded. So, what happened? Like, success is a journey and not a destination. This thing click to the Amit. So, Amit start working for his business, and after some time, he succeed in his business. And what lesson that Amit learned from this chapter? Winners never quit. Winner always work hard. Winners learn from their mistake. So these are the final takeaways from this work. Stop procrastinating and set clear priorities. Break goals into small steps. Build discipline and confidence. Learn from failures. Stay committed until the end. And winners finish what they start. Be a finisher. In the chapter 6th, the author talk about how to stay motivated. Motivation is like a fire. If you don't keep adding fuel, it will burn out. Many people start tasks with enthusiasm, but as time passes, their motivation faded. They make excuses. I don't feel like it today. I will do it tomorrow. I am tired right now. So, how do we sustain motivation? So, first of all, remember your why. Whenever you feel like giving up, remind yourself why you started. A strong purpose will keep you going. And the second method you can use visualization technique. Imagine yourself successfully completing your task. Feel the happiness and pride of achieving your goals. And the third thing you can implement in your life is reward yourself. Give yourself small reward after completing each milestone. Watch a favorite movie, eat a treat, or go for a walk. So let's understand this chapter with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Suman. Suman started an online course but lost motivation after a few days, and she then began rewarding herself after finishing each topic, which helped her stay engaged. And this is the lesson that she learned from this chapter. Don't let your motivation fade. Fuel it every day. In the chapter 7, the author talk about this topic how to increase productivity. Being busy is not the same as being productive. Focus on what truly matters. Many people work all day but feel like they accomplished nothing. This happens due to poor time management and lack of focus. So you can do these things. Apply the Pomodoro technique. Work with the deep concentration for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break. And repeat this cycle 4 times before taking a longer 15 to 20-minute break. And second method, you can apply focus on single tasking. That means you have to avoid multitasking. Doing one task at a time improves the quality and efficiency. And third method, you can use this one. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. And this is the story of Ravi. Ravi was always busy but never completed his project. When he started using the Pomodoro technique and single tasking, his productivity doubled. So, what is the lesson that we learned from this chapter? Success comes from working smart, not just working hard. In the chapter 8, the author talk about this topic, how to build self-confidence. If you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? Self-doubt is one of the biggest barrier to the success. When we feel insecure, we tend to abandon our goals. And this chapter focuses on strategies to boost self-confidence. And the first one is set and achieve small goals. That means completing small goals build momentum and confidence. You can use the positive affirmation also. That means see these statements daily. I am capable. I believe in myself. I will succeed. And third thing you can do on regular basis, surround yourself with positive people. Avoid negative individuals who bring you down and spend time with those who uplift you. And this is the story of Neha. And Neha was a very talented dancer but lacked the confidence to perform on stage. When she started using the affirmation and performing in small event, she gradually gained confidence and reached bigger completion. This is the lesson that she learned from this chapter. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. In the chapter 9, the author talk about this thing, how to overcome bad habits. Your habits determine your success. And what is the problem that behind that one? It's bad habits like procrastination, excessive social media use, or junk food consumption. These are the bad habits that prevent us from achieving our goals. So, first thing you can do, understand the habit loop. Every habit consists of 3 parts: trigger, routine, reward. To change a habit, modify the trigger. And second thing you can apply in your life, apply the 5-second rule. When you feel like delaying a task, count backward from 5 and immediately start. Third thing you can implement in your life, have an accountability partner. Tell a friend or family member about the habit you want to change so they can help keep you accountable. So let's understand this chapter with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Arjun used to scroll his phone late at night, affecting his studies. When he changed his trigger, keeping his phone away before bedtime, he started waking up early and improving his grades. This is the lesson that we learn from this chapter. Your success depends on the good habit you build. And in the chapter 10, author talk about this thing, how to stay on the path to success. Success is not a destination, it is a journey. So work hard and achieve your goals. So what is the problem behind that one? Many people achieve temporary success but later return to old habit and lose their progress. So what are the things that you can do to maintain your progress? First thing is track your progress. Keep a journal and write down your achievement daily. And second thing is keep learning and growing. That means read books and listen to podcasts and continuously improve yourself. And third thing is never give up. Challenges are just test of your determination or your consistency. So keep pushing forward. So let's understand this chapter with the help of a beautiful story. This is the story of Amit. Amit is a business owner and he failed twice, but he never gave up. He kept learning and improving. On his third attempt, he succeeded. So, what is the lesson that we learn from this chapter? Success belongs to those who stay committed till the end. What did we learn from this book? So, come to the conclusion. Let's discuss these things that what are the things that we learn from this book. First one is how to stay motivated, and second thing that we learn from this book is how to improve productivity and how to develop self confidence, how to break bad habit, how to stay committed to success, and make it a habit to finish everything you start. That is the true key to success. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it very helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And keep learning, keep growing, and keep signing. And in the comment box, mention this thing. What activity and what is your goals in your life, and what activity you start and that you want to complete, but due to many reasons you start something and you left in between. So mention these things in the comment box and try to maintain this habit from tomorrow. Okay, when you start anything you have to finish that one. Okay, so make this rule for life. Okay, so bye bye, take care, have a nice day.